I should call distance something misunderstood. I stood by promises you spoke and let them echo till they broke. I thought that love meant standing still, that waiting proved a deeper will. I held my breath for signs and clues, while you kept choosing not to choose. But waiting was never the proof that it was love, that it was truth. I called it loyal, called it brave, while slowly drowning in the wave. You didn't ask me not to go, you just made leaving feel too slow. But silence isn't made of trust, and waiting was never proof of love. I told myself real love takes time, but love that lingers without spine isn't love, it's fear in disguise. And I won't beg to feel alive. It's not romantic if I ache to hold a space you wouldn't take. I wanted effort, not delay, a heart that doesn't drift away. So I'm done with halfway dreams, with showing up where no one leaves. I'll be proud of waiting long, when deep down I knew it was wrong. Love isn't something you postpone, it's something felt, not overgrown. So let me leave with grace enough. Waiting was never proof of love. Soft piano, like flipping a page in a journal you almost forgot. I don't reread the whole old thread, I've underlined the words we said. I know the ending, felt the close, but still some lines I won't dispose. I let go gently, walked away, but some small parts still choose to stay. A laugh, a look, a sudden line still echo soft, like borrowed time. I closed the chapter, but I kept the poem, not the weight, just what had grown. The pieces that still breathe in me, that don't require a history. We didn't last, we didn't fit, but some things felt too true to quit. You're not the one I turn to now, but still I smile when I allow those moments full of something bright that flickered once then left the night. Not every flame becomes a fire, but it can still build something higher. A page that ends can still hold our it breaks your heart. So don't mistake my steady hands as proof I've lost what love demands. I just know how to hold what's true without pretending it's still grew. I closed the chapter, let it rest, but kept the poem I loved best. Soft piano, like someone lighting a candle, not a fire. I used to give until I'd fade, bend my shape to keep them stayed. But this time I held on to me, even while loving deeply. I didn't twist to make it fit, didn't shrink or just submit. I opened wide but stayed intact. I loved but never turned my back. I loved without losing myself, didn't hide me on the shelf. I didn't beg to be enough, I just showed up, soft and tough. And if it ended, that's still true. I didn't disappear for you. I used to call it strength to break, to vanish for another's sake. But love that costs your voice and name is just a sweeter kind of pain. So here I am, still breathing clear, still whole, though you're not here. And maybe that's the best I've been. I stayed with me and still let you in. So if you ask what I would change, not the love, not the range. I gave it pure, I gave it real, but never let it steal the wheel. I loved with depth, with hope, with skin, but I stayed me, and that's my win. I didn't rise in just one day, I didn't bloom in their old way. I fell, I paused, I lost my place, but every inch was still my grace. They moved ahead and called it done, while I was still becoming one. I watched the world and stayed behind, but found a truth they couldn't find. Becoming me didn't happen fast, but every scar and breath will last. I didn't rush to wear the crown, I let the mess be what sat down. They may not see what time has cost, but I am whole and never lost. pretending I was through, and sat with all I once outgrew. And in the quiet I became, not perfect now, but never shame. I'm not behind, I'm not delayed. I took the path my soul had made, and every step that wasn't clear still walked me home to what was near. Becoming me took time and ache, but not a second was a mistake. I may not shine in ways they know, but I am full and still I grow. So if you ask why I came slow, it's 'cause I chose a real way home. Becoming me didn't happen fast, but every scar and breath will last. I didn't rush to wear the crown, I let the mess be what sat down. They may not see what time has cost, but I am whole. Becoming me took time and ache, but not a second was a mistake. I may not shine in ways they know, but I am full and still I grow. So if you ask why I came slow, it's 'cause I chose a real way home. I tried so hard to make it work, to soften storms and stay through hurt. I called it love when it felt thin, just to say we didn't end. I held the weight for two, not one. Kept trying long past when it's done. I stitched the cracks with words alone, but patchwork love still feels like stone. If I have to fight this hard, it's not love, it's survival. Love shouldn't feel like a trial, it should feel safe, not like a test, not like I'm failing to earn rest. If peace is rare and pain is norm, and love has lost its softer form. I made it make more sense than truth, held on to years I can't undo, but now I see what wore me through was never love, just what I knew. I gave my heart a battleground when all it wanted was solid ground. I stayed for love that never came, just empty talks with my own name. If I have to fight this hard, it's not love, it's a war. I walk away without the roar, just with the truth. I try to hide that love, real love, won't make me divide. No more struggle is proof I care. I want the kind that's truly hurt.
Soft is the breath after laying down your sword, not to give up, but to stop bleeding, because love isn't supposed to hurt this much, and survival isn't the same as staying.